Hey, good evening and Merry Christmas Eve to everyone. So I'm just saying hi here, and I have actually a really funny setup, with how my phone is to actually give me this really cool angle. It actually involves one of my spare tripods and the head of a selfie stick, but I've actually made it work. And so this is my very humble kitchen here, in LA. And why am I doing this? It's, as I had mentioned earlier, Christmas Eve is one of those holidays that I want to make sure that everyone, at least out there in the Facebook universe, has a place to go, or at least something to eat. If you're in the area and you feel like you're bored, you want to do something. Like I said, I've got Evan here. He might pop in later. He might not. He's not really the camera person. He's usually behind the camera, not in front of it. But got a bunch of stuff set up tonight. Like I said, Xbox, chill things. I think we might even throw on, because Beauty and the Beast, the 1991 animated version of it, is showing on ABC at 8 p.m. tonight, Pacific. There's that too. So basically what I'm doing is I'm making dinner. And so yes, I am live streaming the rare time that I actually cook or do anything. And we can turn this into a commentary about how small this actual kitchen is. But as if you've probably been on my Instagram and things like that, you've probably seen some pretty cool stuff come out of here. And with the rudimentary setup, I have all the basics, microwave and oven and stove and stuff like that. So tonight's selection is up there in the gourmet of things. Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit mix from Big Lots. And to add to that, we're going some old school. We're doing some good old Kroger shake and bake chicken and yellow rice. So that's going to be tonight's dinner. Gonna get a little fancy tomorrow, because since it's just pretty much for me, and it's just pretty much me and Evan for the next couple days. Is might be doing something involving pork chops. So this would be fun too. So yes, I'm live streaming myself making food. Now, of course, many of you guys are probably, hanging with your families, having a great time, stuff like that, and that's good, and I'm glad you are. At the same time, though, not everyone is like that at the moment, and I try to focus on, hey, hopefully, everyone is okay. So, if you're just watching and saying hi, please feel free to say hi. Right now what I just did was I just threw some, about a teaspoon of butter or so, and just threw it into the microwave and melted it, and I'm spreading it all over some aluminum foil so that I have, because the recipe called for some cooking spray, and I just didn't happen to have any, so I'm just gonna butter the pan, which hopefully should probably do it for me. It's a little on the thick side, but hey, here I am. Yeah. So how are you? Making sure everyone's cool and all that. Liz, I see you watching. Tell me you're watching. You say hi. How is everyone? Hey, Liz. With Facebook Live, Liz, if you're going to be watching this, I can add you to the conversation. There's this really cool button I have on my phone, and it allows me to, you can do a live stream feed off your camera, if you'd like to. That'd be pretty cool. But yes, I'm doing Cheddar Bay biscuits. Sorry, Liz, it's not gluten-free, But, yeah, we're going to have a little fun here. Oven preheating. Wait, does that know about the gluten-free or the other thing? Because I'm just kind of, just saying. Alright, so making biscuits. Oven's preheating at 425. Gluten, you're dead to me. They don't make gluten-free Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. Come on, dude. Besides, if I knew you were coming, then yes, I would have gluten-freed this. But you're kind of far away. Granted, this is a total experiment, by the way, so. I don't think think nah. You know what? I think you're far away enough from the virtual gluten to be. I think you'll be just fine. So yeah. Let's see what I need. Half a cup of. On a bright note, at least the cheese is reduced fat. I mean, you know, there's that. But yeah, I know. Like I said, this is kind of like, oh, let's see, Christine makes dinner. It's like you can live through my stuff. This recipe calls for half a cup. I don't know. That's not a lot of cheese. I kind of. I think it says like a little bit more cheese. How about that? Yeah. Oh yeah. How about them biscuits? You can smell them right through the phone. Well, I also said, you know, grilled cheese sandwiches are a thing too, right? You know, it's kind of doing that. 3/4 cup cold water. I think I should probably go with super. Yep, oven's ready. Sweet. Let's get this going, kids. Where's my cup of cold water? So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm doing the dinner thing. Anything else going on in your world? It's just, no. 3/4 cup of water. Here we go. Boom. Yeah. I think I should start like some Julia Child stuff going on over here. You know, it's like, this is what we do. After this, we have to mix everything. Make sure that it's all mixed together. Don't make a mess. Or make a mess. Don't. Yeah, right. Well, so basically they said, mix this stuff until it forms a paste. I said, okay. I guess that's how that works. Hopefully 3/4 cup of water is enough. We'll see. Granted, I think I remember purchasing this box, I think sometime like earlier this semester. It's been sitting in my, in my pantry for a little bit. And I think as I was on my way to class, and I saw this and I thought it would be cool, and I was buying this with like my Cheetos as well. So I said, you know, I think chicken and biscuits is going to have a thing tonight. Yeah, I sure might as well. So. You had in and out. Nice. You know, actually, you're not the only person that I know on Facebook that has had In and Out as well. I think there's a couple people. One of my friends in Vegas had that. That was, you know, their elegant Christmas dinner. Because, of course, In and Out is closed tomorrow, which is going to, you know, disappoint quite a number of people. Which, I mean, I'm like, okay. So, making sure all of this is mixed together before I toss it down here. It actually mixes pretty quickly, which is quite surprising. So this box is like, it's like a $2 box of mix. And yeah, it actually surprisingly mixes quite well. Despite the fact that this is powder. Yeah, them biscuits, y'all. So, let's see what we got. Scoop dough immediately and into 8 and 10 portions and place 2 inches apart on. Okay, so here we go. So, if you're bored on Facebook right now, what's going on aside from this? Alright, we're now dropping them onto the pan here, so we're going to scoop it onto, you know, it's making these little biscuits here, so let's see what we can do. So, apparently this is drop style, so we'll see. Start with a small bowl and then work my way up here. And these are going to be baking at 425 for approximately 14 to 16 minutes, or until it's brown. So depending on how calibrated my oven is, I'll let you know. So we'll find out. That one looks pretty big. So this is supposed to make 8 to 10, supposedly. So we'll find out. Let's go from there. So, here we go. Making biscuits. Here we go. Do your thing. So Chesapeake style, or what do they call this? Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. So basically, this is supposed to replicate exactly what you get at Red Lobster when you have to stand in line for 50 minutes, and then wait a bunch more. I've always wondered about like how large, like how big the line is at especially the one at Torrance. That one, the line is always out the freaking door. I never understood why. It's like the line's always out the door when it's a Red Lobster. Don't understand. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever. I mean, I like their biscuits. Don't get me wrong, they're good. And they're probably not really good for you, but man, they're freaking good. So I'm making the 8 biscuits because 10 just seems small, so that ain't happening. Probably gonna need to employ a spoon for this because it's getting all over my fingers here. Stay put. But yeah, this is I am live streaming biscuit making on Facebook. Yeah, this actually did happen. So I have to say Hector is way above my league there. He's made it to the big show. I'm still disappointed though, and it really pissed me off that we never got to see the conclusion of how he did in the competition, and that really, really pissed me off about that whole baking thing. Because it's like, first off, it's really cool when you're on, your friend makes it to TV, and you're like, I know that dude, went to high school with him, oh my god, all that shit goes on, right? And then you find out that somebody decided to raise concern for inappropriate behavior, which I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that's just ridiculous. That's really embarrassing. I mean, I really wish we were able to watch the whole thing, because I mean, seriously, like, Kim and I were completely like glued to the TV. We were just like, dude, seriously, like, it's Hector. He's on the freaking thing. Now, granted that, like, I remember when he first started doing these food things, and I'm like, oh wow, he's into food. He has a similar interest. This is really, really cool. And then you find out that like his interest has gotten him national attention. It's like, wow, that is impressive. I mean, granted that he's far from being one of the only alumni from our graduating class who has made it to TV. I mean, we've got Yvonne, for example, who's made it onto SWAT, which is great. Sumiko's been in some really cool, she's been on a couple shows. And then, of course, Hector makes it to, Great American Baking Show. And I'm like, oh, this is pretty intense. So, I'm like, that's really cool. So, that's a lot of that going on. So, anyway, before I shove these into the oven, there you go. There is your Cheddar Bay biscuits, with the help of a box and adding water and reduced fat, sharp cheddar. That's about to go in here for about 14 minutes or so. And here we go. It is in the oven. You have seen me do it. Boom. Boom. All right. So while I wait for that, this is 14 to 16 until golden brown on top. And then apparently there's this, in addition to this, hey, nice cheesy balls, yes, very much so. And then there's this herb butter sauce. So apparently they gave me this really like gold packet, which if you've read 50 Shades of Grey, whenever they mention foil packet or it doesn't mean it's for the Cheddar Bay biscuits. But apparently this garlic herb blend, you mix it into some butter, and then you would spread it all over the biscuits. So let's see what happens here. I'm gonna make this ahead of time here. Still have the butter that I ended up doing stuff with here, and we'll just go from there. So next up to that is I'll be prepping chicken, and that will be for that. So here we go. Get some butter here and make this. Now, I will say this, the recipe is calling for a 1/4 cup of butter. I'm going, that's just insane. Like, why do you, well, I mean, not that anyone's really going to complain about the amount of butter, but A quarter cup of butter is quite a bit. I don't know.
Keep the butter.
Keep the butter. Seriously, Evan? You seriously want me to keep the butter? Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm being told keep the butter. I'm telling myself, oh dear God, that's a lot of butter. So let me just I'm gonna be blowing through butter like it's the holidays. Okay, that's some. Oh my God. Really, dude? Not funny. I don't even know how much this is in a.
They usually have it marked.
I do. You know what? A quarter cup of butter is exactly half a block of this shit.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That means I'm putting half a block. The remainder of this butter that I have here is exactly a quarter cup. Fine. Fine. If I follow package directions, this is what happens. All right, Liz is asking, Evan, why you're not helping. So now you've got to explain yourself.
I'm not helping because I did a lot of the prep and cooking yesterday.
Exactly. Okay. So to answer your question, he cooked yesterday. So it's my turn. And then, it's not that he's not going to help, but I'm doing majority of it tonight. So that's that. LOL. So it's just, it is what it is, right?
You should see what I came up with yesterday. Hi.
Yeah, actually, if you have a chance, get on my Instagram. Or if you follow Evan, get on his Instagram.
I didn't put it on yours.
Oh, actually, it's just on my Instagram. It's on Facebook. But the fish, I caught it. He prepped it. But we want to see Evan. Oh, see, yeah. I think they're asking for your presence, sir.
Lord.
Yeah, sorry. This is what happens when you're with me.
Yeah.
I know it happens.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I think Evan might have broken something in the background.
I did not. Go away.
Ah, okay. Well, anyway. So next up is chicken. The biscuits are currently baking, and I am making this monstrosity sauce of bacon, or I don't know what the hell. Why did I even say bacon? I don't even know.
Because you wish there was bacon on it?
Hell no. No. I don't bacon on everything. God, no.
What? Bacon is good.
Bacon is good, but it's like it doesn't need to be on every. I mean, okay, some people bake differ, but it doesn't need to be on everything. Can't. Yeah, I know. Evan cannot avoid you.
Of course.
Well.
I'm here. Hi. What's that? Oh, Pinterest. Okay.
Pinterest. Pinterest the what?
I don't know.
Oh, actually, one of my scissors. I need scissors. Yeah, thank you.
Here.
Yeah. Yeah, my other scissors are still split in half over there on the dryer, drying that. So.
It should be done by now.
Oh, they are done. Just I never put them back together. Anyway, so what I'm just doing right now is mixing up this sauce that's supposed to end up all over everything, which I'm like, great.
All right. That's enough. Bye.
Yeah. See, there you go. There you got your Evan. Everything is better. Yes, everything is better with bacon. I have to agree with that. Probably these biscuits too. I think that it would have went well. I would have probably decreased the amount of butter used in this particular thing because bacon in itself has, its own special properties. But still, that would have been hilarious. So right now I'm taking the microwaved melted butter here and mixing it with this garlic herb crazy sauce here that they want me to spread the love over here. And we're going to check on these in about whenever these are done. So yes, I'm cooking the biscuits first before I dump the chicken in because at this point, I may get Evan to help me in here in a bit to spread the butter and the love. You might have to go spread the butter on the biscuits. And then we have to take pictures.
You want to film that?
No, well I'm still here. I'm just making this stuff. It's supposed to be funny. Just like, hey, it's live stream. It's what I'm doing. By the way, guys, there's no additional lighting or anything I'm doing to this. Basically, it's whatever my phone's picking up, so it's not like, But yes, I am completely just goofing around here on Facebook Live because, F it, it's Christmas Eve. You gotta have your fun. So, there you go. But yes, it's it's one of my more conventional Christmas Eves. No tree, no nothing, just make things. Hey, I'm seeing some old cams people on the you know, on the feed, which is great. It's always nice to see old faces online. All right, so while that's all going, which I don't even know how much bake time I have left, 7 minutes left on the biscuits, and we'll just have to see how those look. Granted that, where's my light for this thing? I forget. Oh yeah. Is my light off for this? Nope. Okay, how the biscuits doing? Ooh, the biscuits are looking very droppy. That is nice. All right, I think they're going to be done on time, so we'll have some there. Yesenia, how you doing? Welcome to the live feed of me making pretty much Christmas dinner out of the box. I'm not kidding. There's like nothing. I'm not even doing anything magical right now. Apparently, this is magical, but not really.
Oh, that's okay. We could put it in the fridge.
So.
Oh, the ribeye.
Yeah. So just to put in context, one of the other projects that Evan and I are planning is we're going to be doing a prime rib on Friday for a potluck, and so trying to figure out when would be the best time to prepare or to purchase said rib roast. So that's where we are at the moment.
We could have bought it today.
Yeah, we could.
Okay, we could have bought it today because there's a way to age it in the fridge by putting it over a cheesecloth.
But you just bought a bunch of cheesecloth.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Well, crap. Well, there you go. Let's solve that. So.
I just found out right now.
Thanks, Google. The Google gods have been great.
Aged it in the fridge even longer.
I know, it's like, we love Google. Yes, we do. We love Google. How about you? Yeah, so Google. Yeah, apparently you can do that. I don't know, but you can. So let's see. I am looking for one of my baking things. Yeah, this is live streaming of food. Might as well share, right? I could use that. I like using my other one now. Let's find out. There we go. There's an old friend. Yes. Smaller pan. Stuff doesn't have to be so big. By the way, if any of you guys are looking for a solution for a pan, and this is my shameless plug at the fact that I'm an IKEA addict, you can get a 16 by 10 baking pan with the rack inside for $10. So just let you know that. Everything is possible with IKEA. I know, they might as well just give me corporate sponsorship or something. I'd really appreciate that. So. I know, too bad this isn't smell-o-vision. You'd enjoy smell-o-vision. It's one of those things I can't do I can't do descriptive video on this. If you know what descriptive video is, extra points for you. So. Alright. Let's click it. So let's see. Next up is chicken prep. Doing the chicken prep. Feed. Hey. Cool. So yes, chicken time. Let's see. Next up is the chicken, which there really isn't that much to. Just a little side note when it comes to the chicken is that when it comes to shake and bake mix, I actually do not use the Kraft brand's shake and bake. I actually found that to be a little salty. The Kroger / Ralph's brand, much better. I definitely recommend that. And I like to go overkill on the Crispies, so I'm going to end up using this whole box, even though they supposedly say that one bag takes care of 2 pounds of chicken, which is complete bullshit. It doesn't. So we'll see what happens here, and go from there. So shake and bake dudes. Yes, I'm going to do the shake and bake dance. You asked for it. It's going to get shake and baked. But yes, as I said, open invite, right? But let's take a look at our timer here and see. We've got 2 minutes of bake time for the biscuits, which means I will have to employ Evan's assistant. So yes, you may see him on camera again. Sorry. Get this going here. Alrighty. So next part is grabbing all the chicken. And yes, it's all refrigerated, so I don't have to worry about the defrosting or anything like that. It's ready to go. It's good stuff. Like, not arguing. And we're looking at about 4 pieces here. Yeah, about 4 pieces here. I think we can do this. Cut a little bit of the chicken, some of the skin off here, because damn, they gave me a lot of extra chicken. Alright. We don't need this extra skin, so some of it's coming off.
Do you have the meat thermometer?
Meat thermometer, I mine in my drawer. I haven't tested it in a while, so I can't tell you if it's accurate or not, but I do have a meat thermometer somewhere. Looks like the biscuits are done. May I get some help with the biscuit extrication?
Okay.
Biscuit extraction! Alright.
Researching.
Researching. Yeah, so while we're preparing one type of food, we're researching another. It all works out like that. We gotta get that on camera. It's like, yes, no, this is the actual thing.
Where's this? Oh, there's another one.
Oh, please. How do those look? Oh, oh, geez, that needs to just like get waved on the camera right there. That's,
I thought we're supposed to make 10.
it's 8 to 10.
Oh, okay.
Well, I want big ass ones. Yeah, you like that? What? That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'll switch with you. Alright. Well, go ahead and brush. If you'd like to brush away, knock yourself out.
Did you put the butter on? I mean the cheddar.
The cheddar's in the biscuit.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Quiet you.
Okay.
So now we're gonna reset the hold on here. We're gonna reset the time the thing here for we're doing 4 to 5 pieces at 400 degrees. So we're redoing this oven back to 400. Which is probably ready to go, but you know how that is.
Mm.
So slightly moistened chicken. Put this over here. But yes, the biscuits are done. I wonder what Liz is saying now. I'm really curious.
Somebody was sharing a video.
Oh, geez. Okay. So, yes, I gotta take a picture of that. Oh, yeah. Butter them biscuits. Butter them biscuits. Them biscuits. I shall reach over you here. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm going to put this over here. This is the chicken. So some of them
It's stuffed here.
some of them fuse together. So I have Siamese Yeah, shake and bake chicken. So yes, Liz is waiting for me to do shake and bake dance here. So here we go. Shake and bake dance. I need some music, to be like. No, I'm not that kind of dancer. Okay, I mean, I accept donations. I take PayPal, Venmo, and Bitcoin for as long as it's actually worth something. Here we go.
Actually, it's kind of heavy, but
yeah. Well. All right.
Cooked all the way through.
It better be. 8 to 10. It was 8 to 10 I mean, 14 minutes on a drop. So we'll see. On drop saw biscuits. So we'll see what happens here. So loading 2 pieces at a time here. Making this all glamorous, right? Ah, yeah. You get all glamorous as we have here. All right, here we go, Liz. There you go. There's your shake and bake. Gonna do the dance. You gotta do the dance. Yeah, I know that seriously happened. That's like you're welcome. Yep, oven's ready. Better be. Cocoa blueberries. Yes, this is actually a thing. There you go. You're welcome. It's being shaked and the baked. There you go. Woo! Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have any raunchy music to help you with there about Chicka Wow Wow. Okay. So. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, these it's looking pretty good in there. Nice and coated. Oh yeah, that's coated. Of course, I'm going to be taking some pictures, before this all, goes down. But yes, as I said, one packet is like 2 thighs if you're lucky. So I gotta bust out the second one. Usually when I do 4 thighs, because of the amount of surface area of chicken, it's like you have to use the entire box. You end up using like only 1 bag, which just means that you end up saving this bag for later for whatever reason you have. But that's what's going on there. So here we go.
Liz said the feed froze on her.
What? I hope the feed didn't freeze. I've got full Wi-Fi in here. There's no way. You might want to restart there. So anyway, yeah, I think you just need to restart your feed there. So anyway, and in case you just tuned in here, Merry Christmas Eve to everyone. Yeah, I am making dinner, and this is an open invite. If there's anyone in the area who would like to indulge in some biscuits or some shake and bake chicken, I have a little extra. Please come by and say hi. So yes, I am shaking, baking chicken. Pretty sure, yeah. No, I'm still here. I'm still alive. So this is the second bag right now. Welcome back, Liz. While I live stream chicken shake and bake. So what happens is with the remainder of this coating, it just gets poured on top of the chicken, makes for an extra nice, crispy, happy. Now, the last part about this is the yellow rice that I usually cook, but since that isn't until, it takes about 20 minutes, I'm not going to actually start on that about halfway through. But, there we go. Just making sure that all the chicken gets a happy coating. There you go. Go in. Alright, so that's the third one. Jutted up against each other. And then this is the fourth one. Going in. Give it a nice, gorgeous look at that chicken. All that extra crispy, just kind of pour on generously on top of all this. Top of all that goodness. Yay. We like the extra crispies. I like the extra crispies. So all of this is getting the extra crispy treatment. There you go. Boom. go in for about 40 minutes. All right. So with that being said, we've gone through the Cheddar Bay biscuits. We've gone through this. There you go. Go for the chicken. A nice little four and a nice coated loveliness. There you go. Yeah. We can't expect delivery. You know, I retired from that, right? I did retire from courier work, so don't know, man. But well, no, it's actually to change that it's instant delivery. You get the visual instant delivery right there. You know, that's what you get. So for our wonderful thing, it's about 45 minutes with the bone in. So 45 minutes for this goes in. Yahoo! And then for that, I'm going to be making I'll be making the rice next, but that I don't have to start until I don't have to start on that until you know, about halfway through, because I think on the yellow rice, yep, 20 minutes. So I am going to you know, I'm going to enjoy some biscuits here and all that other stuff. Regardless, you know, hope you had a little bit of fun here, you know, with helping me make easy baked chicken and Cheddar Bay biscuits. That was fun, kids. Wherever I put my, oh yes. And so yes, if you find this box of the Red Lobster Bay Biscuit Cheddar Bay Biscuit mix, it's at I saw it at Big Lots, so they look pretty good. I think. You know what? Hey, Ev, you wanna test these biscuits on live here and see what they taste like? Want to try these biscuits out, see what they taste like?
Oh, so I'm the guinea pig?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna eat too, so if we both die, we'll do it live.
That sounded very dark.
I know, it's just...
Split one.
Alright, cool. Let me, I'm not using this.
No, well, there should be one over there, shouldn't?
No, I used them all.
No.
Okay. Here we go. We're gonna test one of these to see if we're not dead yet.
It should be cooked all the way through.
Yeah, it should be cooked all the way through. Alright, here we go. Oh.
That's all the way through.
That's all the way through. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Alright, biscuits, cheers.
Okay.
No.
Mm.
Oh, that's good.
Really?
No? Yep. So the answer is yes, they do taste like the ones at Red Lobster. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So, yeah, I still have a few left here, so, you know, come on by.
Oh, that is good.
Live streaming. Live streaming dinner here. Hey, Susan's online. I'll say hi to Susan. Hi, Jane.
Oh.
That's good.
Not quite the rest.
I'm gonna end up eating the rest. There's no point. Yeah, that was just half of a biscuit too. That's some rich stuff. Oh my gosh. Jesus, that keeps them to crack open a beer and just eat the rest of these things. Remember, the chicken will be ready about 45 minutes. Merry Christmas, Susan. But yes, that was good. Oh man. So yeah, that Cheddar Bay biscuit mix, Big Lots. Yeah, that's good. That's good shit. All right. Well, with that being said, like I said, cooking rice isn't as interesting, so I'm going to sign off for now. I'm going to be online all night if anyone is here to say hi. Oh, not watching you goof off for 40 minutes. No, I'm not. I'm not going to be goofing off for 40 minutes. I'm eating biscuits on live Facebook in front of you, and then you wishing it was there, but then it's not gluten-free, so I can't help you there. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to sign out for now here, and I will talk to you all later, but I hope you enjoyed 2/3 of dinner prep, and I think I have to clean the rat cage tonight too, so, I mean, yeah, Christmas Eve and all that fun stuff, but, yeah, so just you know, a little something to mention too is that, like I said, Dobby is kind of ill right now, and so I'm hoping that, you know, he'll make it through Christmas so that I can get him to the vet. And so currently he's just really lethargic, and I think it might be related to a respiratory infection, which is making me you know, which is making me really sad right now. So I'm just keeping an eye on him. Currently, he's just hanging around. Probably might feed him a little bit of the chicken that we're cooking here, you know, so you get his taste buds going. But yeah, he's not eating very much either. So making me a little sad right now. But I'm hoping that, you know, he'll pull through. So keep an eye on him right now, and keep an eye on this chicken. So yeah, I will take pictures of all that and send it over. So I will talk to you all later. Be good. Don't open all your presents now. You know, that kind of thing. Talk to you later.